Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the Funko Despicable Me 2 vinyl figures. This one we're having a look is number 34, Agnes. Agnes comes to us from the Pop Movies lineup of Funko vinyls. She looks about the same size as Gru, which is the other figure that I just reviewed. On the front, there's a window, so you can still, if you really wanted to, and I know of people that have done this, if you still wanted to keep Agnes sealed, she still shows well through package, and you don't necessarily have to take it out of package at all. On the back, the other figures that make up the entire Despicable Me 2 Funko Pop super stylized vinyl figures. Let's zoom the camera in so you guys can have a look here. We have Gru, Agnes, Carl, Dave, and Evil Minion. If I flip around the box and turn around the box, you can go to www.funko.com. Or you can also go to their Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/originalfunko. I love seeing Funko. What I am going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this out of the package, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Agnes. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. And having a look at little tiny Agnes. Yes, she is quite tiny, though really, if I bring in the other figure that I reviewed, Gru, you can see that Gru still is taller than her now, not super tall. I suppose if anything, at least Agnes is a little bit shorter. Still a shame, really, that Gru leans forward as much as he does. That's a bit of a shame. Agnes, on the other hand, stands perfectly fine, as she just fell, but she stands perfectly fine versus that of Gru. Gru still leans forward and unfortunately falls. Also, like Gru, if I just pick up Agnes here, very similar to Gru as well, Agnes has absolutely no mouth. No mouth whatsoever. I think it works still better on Agnes. I would have liked at least just a little line or something on Gru. She is featured in her little striped shirt and her little overalls, cute little overalls, and her little sneakers as well. I think the hair is done quite nice, as a stylized version of what she had in the movie. I think it definitely looks quite nice. She's also got her little eyelashes going on there as well. Now, being that it is a Funko vinyl figure, it's not going to have a lot of articulation. In fact, it has the exact same articulation as the Gru that I reviewed. She really only has the swivel in the head. That is really it. It would almost appear by looking at her arms that her arms are also posable as well, but no, they are in fact staction. And I keep dropping her. I do like the fact that even if her arms aren't articulated, I like that they're at least out. Gru, I don't know. I understand for the most part why they would have had his arms in the jacket, but it would have been nice if his arms had been out and he had been maybe holding something instead of just having his hands in. But it's a nice contrast to have the two of them, and at least I really like the fact that Agnes is shorter than Gru instead of being like the exact same height, and that is definitely a really great comparison to have. Agnes, I like Agnes. The coloring is definitely nice. The coloring is definitely quite nice. I might even like Gru a little bit more. Despite the fact that he does topple over, he does have still somewhat of a nice charm to him. Agnes, by no stretch, I don't want to devalue her at all. She is still a really nice vinyl, but I think personally, I think most people that are probably collecting these vinyls, especially for Despicable Me, are likely probably to pick up characters such as Gru and the Minions, probably not so much for Agnes. No love for Agnes. I would say Agnes is one you would likely pick up if you've probably already picked up Gru, but unless you're somebody that loves specifically Agnes, you might not likely pick her up on her own. As a vinyl, though, I'm going to give her a 6. It's a little higher than what I gave Gru, because I think overall the coloring is better executed on Agnes, and the fact that she stands makes things definitely a little bit better for Agnes than with Gru. Gru, I just wish he had stood a little bit better than what he did. Today's Collectible Spot, we're having a look at the new Funko Despicable Me 2 vinyl figures. We're looking today at Agnes. Little, cute, adorable Agnes. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's still got the remainder of the Funko vinyl figures heading your way. I'll see you guys next time.